So, yeah, the phone be getting hot. So he was like, Bryson gonna get you. I didn't do nothing. Bryson's not gonna get nothing because I wasn't going. Bryson knows I love him, and this cat is reserved for him and only him. He's not attractive. But bitch, he was in the dark, okay? When he took that picture after the gala thing in front of that in front of that Range Rover, he was cute then. Do you still have your apartment? No, ma'am. Remember you guys said I was homeless yesterday. I am starring live from the car. There is no apartment. So send something to the CA. Send a gift or something. Homeless as fuck. Okay? Hell nah. No, I'm just playing for y'all. Say I'm scamming y'all. Y'all know I still got my apartment. I just left the house on live. Anyways, so y'all don't like that I be outside no more. I'm outside. Anyway, so his old lady came in my comments earlier and she said, well then why you block him? If y'all was cool and if y'all was good, why you block him? I stopped liking Ty after something happened. After certain conversations was had. So y'all, I am very manipulative. I do play certain games, right? One day me and Ty was talking about freaky stuff, right? How he said something about, I said I was big. I said I was 189 pounds. He said, HB, that ain't nothing. He said something about how much he bench and he'll put me on his shoulder and eat my cat. That's what he said, right? So then we started talking about other freaky stuff. Tara, shut up. He started talking about other freaky stuff, right? So then he was like, he said, yeah, I'm very freaky. Like, I'm a freaky ass nigga. I'm an old nigga. You have to think he in his 40s. I said, yeah, that's why I like Unc now because I'm freaky too. Right? So he was like, how freaky you is, HB? And I said, I'm real freaky. So then he was like, send him some pictures and stuff. So I sent him lots and lots of pictures. Right? So we was just doing our thing, you know? He's talking me through it. I'm talking him through it. I hear something wet. I hear strokes. He hears smacks. He hear vibrations and things. We did what we had to.
Was he paying for the pictures?
No, ma'am, he didn't have to pay for a thing. He had me go. He said he wanted to tame this cat. And I must agree. I do need a little bit of a taming. So, but I'm sure if I throw it back, Bryson will catch it. So, we was talking about all that kind of stuff. So I was asking him like, what do you do? Like, and he said, when I see you in Texas, I'm going to kiss you. I need you on your knees. I said, I don't give head. He said, you will. I said, yes, sir. That's when he says he's going to put me up on his shoulders and he's going to eat my cat. I said, I might cry. He said, you will. He said he would lay me on that bed and he would tear me up. He said there would be no mercy shown for me because I talk too much shit. I told him I'm deserving of whatever punishment he has planned for me. And that was that. So he said, how you gonna please me? I said, whatever way you want me to, babe. He said, I'm with everything except you can't put nothing on my backside. I said, okay, daddy, that's fine. I said, do you mind if I like lick the gooch and stuff since you just adamant about me going down there? And he said, yes. I said, what about your backside? He said, hell yeah, I'm grown. I said, that's what I like. That's what I'm talking about. But that's not what I liked. That's not what I liked at all. And he said, FaceTime me. I said, okay, babe. So we were on FaceTime and I'm working it, DJing my coochie, okay? And he's working it, stroking his, he's digging, I'm digging. We're both digging. And I'm about to come and I'm like, oh, he's like, oh. He's like, oh. And it's like, we're going back and forth. 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 And then all of a sudden, the phone falls. After he climaxes, the phone falls. And I noticed something. I said, pick that phone up real quick for me. So he's like, what's up, man? What's up? He got a breath and stuff. I said, did your tooth fall out? His tooth right next to his two big teeth is gone.
Erica.
It was gone. And I noticed it.
Yes.
Could you big box me real quick?
I can.
You're not gonna be laughing anyway. I was just trying to give a visual of how she was like DJing her pussy.
Oh my God.
This is what she was meaning about when she was flicking it and DJing it. That's what it looked like. But go ahead with the clip.
I'm gonna kick your ass.
Sorry, go ahead.
Out of control. You owe me my live goal, nigga. What the fuck? I just got my page back today.
I'll go recharge real quick.
The fuck?
When the camera fell from him getting off, that something was missing. It's like either it's pepper, like a big piece of pepper, or maybe like something green, some greens or something he probably ate. Um, he's like, yeah, man, I meant to tell you that day Junior Bone was up there talking about my teeth. It was one late night. Junior, are you here? I would love for you to come up. One late night, he was in my live as he was all the time. And Junior was like, but did you see his teeth though? Did you see his teeth? I don't like no mess, but did you see his teeth? And I was like, no, I know he has gold teeth.
Okay, babe.
And I kept saying, when are you going to cam up? It was me, Junior Bone, and Babs. And he said, I'm going to cam up, man. I'm working. He never cammed up. What Junior Bone was talking about is an empty space right between his two teeth. Junior,
Girl, what the fuck you?
why didn't you text me about the tooth?
I tried to tell you, you ain't listen.
I was gone, girl, thinking about being tamed. So I didn't even care about the tooth when Jerry was trying to tell me that night, and I never made him cam up to show me. But when that goddamn camera fell, and that nut was in the middle of the air finna hit the phone too, bitch, I said, what is that? So
That's why
he
nobody
picked the
got
phone
teeth
up real
over here.
close to his mouth. He's like, yeah, man, I used to have a gold tooth right there, and it came out. It's not a gap, boo. It's a missing tooth. And I'm like, I thought he had just like a whistly voice, but no, it's because the space is right there. And oh god damn.
So, Braid, I gotta ask: is the tooth missing for real?
His tooth missing when I seen him in person. But I was actually like chilling with Nisha more than anything. Like we was chilling and vibing more than anything. So I don't remember if his tooth was missing or not. Like I don't. That's blowing me. Like I really don't remember. But I'm so mad that don't nobody got teeth over here.
Well,
Like
maybe
I'm
it's
over
a
it.
dental insurance thing.
I don't get it. Like I ain't never met this many teethless bitches in my life. Like whether it be like one, like usually it be like they canine missing or like one of the deep molars, bitch. Like why the fuck don't nobody got no teeth over here, bitch? Life ain't that fucking hard, ho. And that's no shade to like the people missing teeth, bitch. Like I just have never met this many of y'all, bitch. Y'all get a bit of pedal. We can tell who ain't got no teeth in their mouth. I don't get it, girl. I'm rubbing my feet together.
I knew it. I freaking knew it. Hell nah, if I restart y'all, I'm gonna bed. Get up in the bed with my man. we finna finish this clip. We go.
Can't do this.
So my teeth is on y'all out of control. Yes.
So he's like, is that all right with you? I said, yes. Everybody on Messy Talks missing a tooth. And I even lied on me. I said, I'm missing teeth too. And he was like, yeah, you be real grown to be missing teeth. So I just kept talking and talking. So he felt good about his tooth being
It's
missing.
top dollar.
And I wouldn't have had no problem. But it gotta be right there. I just couldn't do it. Where I went from ready to be tamed girls and ready to get pent up against the wall and body slammed and turned over, I was over it. I couldn't do it anymore. From you wanting me to eat all up in your ass, he's not a little old man either. And you wanted me to bypass that big ass space between beside your tooth. I couldn't. Yeah, it'd be okay if he had lost his wisdom, or even that side tooth when you make a bitch laugh hard. I wouldn't have mind that one either. But the one directly in the very big one, no, ma'am. I couldn't do it. And he still have the gold one that is on the side. It's really little. It's a little gold one. Like, I don't know how to explain it. That one should be out soon too. But anyways, after that, I started acting stank. So he started reaching out. He reached out to me just last Saturday, probably looking to do that thing again. But there's no way I'd ever enter another FaceTime call for him. Okay? There's no way. Yeah, there's no. Yeah, it's a baby gold tooth. How did they mold it, bitch? I don't know, but it's gold on it. And he was like, "Yeah." I said, "Fuck that shit, man. I'm gonna leave that shit like that." Also, he asked me for lunch money. That was also the ultimate turnoff. You know, you know, goddamn well,
Hold on, y'all.
I'm not buying you no motherfucking.
H Q X C T H Q X C T.
Lunch food. Now, somebody just wrote Messy Mail and said, "But what about Mr. East Texas?" Now, that was his friend. We gotta leave that alone, okay? Unless you guys got like more money. So I did tell him about Mr. East Texas, and I told him what went wrong. And he said, "These
For
dudes just don't know
real,
what to do with you,
don't do
HB. That's
that.
just what it is, you know?" Now, I felt like he was trying to do something that Mr. East Texas told me about. But again, I can't tell that, T, because that would involve other men, and other men will get in trouble perhaps with their wives, and that would be a problem. So I have to leave that alone. For the most part, I do. These dominant black men always be, girl, yes, very much so. And yes, Spill Wade, y'all are so aggy. Okay, hold on. If y'all send a diamond money gun, I'll spill that. He ain't finna cost that much either. Trifling motherfuckers. Okay. We can a bag over here today, sweetheart. Now, Ty did write me today and said that he's gonna get a bag too. Now, I'm not sure what type of bag he thinks he's gonna fucking get. Why he sent that photo? He was showing me how he was sweating, painting the house.
Can I ask a messy question?
That's him.
Okay, so that one night it was real late and you said your man coming in from town. Was that East Texas at your house, sister?
Well,
Yeah, okay. Got my answer. All right, bye-bye.
all right. Now, this is, I thought that a different Nisha was his niche. And I was live and I was trying to tell him, now we have a Nisha in here with the blue butterflies, but that's not his Nisha. So one night I was live and I said, "I'm live," because he kept calling. And he said, "Okay." And then it says, I said, "But your girl in here commenting back to back, so I don't know." He said, "I don't have one of them." I said, "Well, she's here and very active. She never was here before." And he said, "Why I don't see her?" I said, "Is she the one with the butterflies?" He said, No, that's not her." I said, "Oh, okay." When I was low key, I said, "I was low key nervous. I miss you." He said, "Why you ignore my text earlier?" You know, taming me like he said. I said, "I'm sorry, baby. I went to sleep and woke up around 7. I'm sorry." So, yeah. Then he asked me the next day to send him lots of pictures. So, there's a lot more. I said, "Is that enough, Daddy?" He said, "Yes,
That's the
ma'am."
blood plug picture.
Ooh, hold on, guys.
And that's where the blogger cut it off. Man, listen. Y'all men, y'all be in these DMs talking to these girls. I don't feel bad for you. Especially when you know you got a woman. Cause why? 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 Right, Cold Cut. The men saying that's fake. Nah, that shit ain't fake. It's only fake because you got caught. That's it. That's all. But I feel bad for they women. You get what I'm saying? Like, these women most likely being loyal to y'all and shit. And y'all out here jumping in the DMs, sending explicit pictures, doing all that. Like, shit. Oh. See, shit like that, embarrassing me on the app amongst all these people. You get what I'm saying? It's one thing to find out your man cheating, but it's another thing to find out your man cheating amongst the people that you sit amongst as well, too. You know? And now everybody know. That shit crazy. What up, AZ?
Oh, I didn't even know I was up here. I was going to sleep. My bad.
All right, good night. Got her out here looking wild. You know what I'm saying? And shit, we all know how HB get down. It ain't no secret. Like, I don't know why anybody even think like, oh, it'll be different with me. She ain't gonna do that to me. Every single time. Every single time. And it ain't the first time either. Correct. But shit, if she like it, I love it. And then she out here defending. She definitely was in them comments earlier talking shit too. So HB wasn't lying about that. She was in them comments talking shit. Said none of that was true. None of that was, that ain't his character. None of that. So, hold on one second. So I wonder how Ty gonna respond. I know that Nequa, so Cole came in the live stream. Oh, Empress got me blocked, child. Hold on. Empress. See if she got 401k blocked.
Then you come up here to argue with women is even more crazy. Yet you protect women, but you're over here arguing with us. That's crazy.
Ooh.
What protection are you doing? Oh, you thought that that you wasn't harming a woman by not physically doing something? Disrespect is a mental. That's a mental abuse. That's what you just did. Come over here bothering me about another man. So you should be over there talking to him. You shouldn't be asking now one of us women to go say something to Brave. Maybe you should get you one of your fellas and go over there and do what you feel you needed to do. Because that's not our job.
Let me type in the comments.
As I said, I'm only responsible for my space. And when he comes over here, I always say, hey, keep it to a minimum. That's too much. That's too far. Yet we got minions like you that come in here and you're just one, and you got a whole bunch of fellas go tell them. Because y'all be talking a whole lot of hot shit, and that shit don't be in our reality. Because we still looking to see where y'all at. Way in the desert with the waves, and we still don't see black men fighting for black women. So we'll wait on that because we got a handful of them. a handful of black men that's fighting for the trillion black women that's moving on this planet. So please don't come over here telling us what the fuck we need to do with a grown-ass man. Because we out here learning to stay in our own goddamn lane.
Who is Lil Larry, y'all?
Just want him to know, even when you in Braves Live, even if you're not tapping the screen or anything, you in the live, you added to the views, so you support him too. Shout out to you, Lil Larry.
Lil Larry sound like a C-Rack name.
I'm just saying, if you had so much of a problem about it, Lil Larry, you should already started your platform. So you could have got it up and going so that you could be saying what you need to say on a daily basis and to see how many people's coming to support you versus being over here trying to tell me what to tell a grown man. Because I'm only going in when it comes to a woman. I'm not arguing with no man. No, sir. We're not doing that.
My name Lil Larry.
Yeah. No sense.
That's what they said in the comments.
This is what I be saying when sometimes y'all elders be over here and y'all don't be utilizing y'all brain. You came over here to ask me a question. I answered the question. You came in the box to tell me what you done with Bray a while ago. What the hell has that got to do with today? If you done it a while ago, then why are you asking a question if he's still continuing to do it? Then what that tell you? That you need to keep trying to get to him. How about that? Maybe you should be in the DMs to help him out to become a better man. Because that's what you're supposed to be doing. Not over here trying to get me to go tell him what to do. You should be dropping some gems on him and educating him. Because you can always drop them gems don't mean you can make a horse drink that water. How about you go do that? Because that's about the best that all of us could do on this app. But I guess you above the program with a few other people over here. That's above the program.
Just like any weak ass nigga, he want a fucking woman to go do the job for him.
Now, I'm not going to call him a weak nigga because I don't know him, so I'm not going to call him out of his name or anything like that, but I am going to let you, please don't ever come in my space to think that you're going to disrespect me in that manner and think that I'm going to tolerate it. Please, if you got anything that you feel you need to say to that man, please go over there and say it, because I answered the question when you got here. Respectfully, and it was very respectful when I answered it. I don't know what else you would want us women over here to do with men. Because y'all think just because we're on the app, we supposed to still defeat them? That sounds like a y'all problem. I can't believe that people come to think that a woman is to go check a man when we barely be over here trying to check each other and we still can't get the shit right. So you going to go ask us to go check a man? And you going to ask me to go check him? You want me to go say something to him? You go say something to him and get a feel of your partners. And go drop some real gems if you really feel like what's falling out of his mouth is really that disrespectful. God damn, sometimes people just, y'all just pray for these elders because they just, the last time we was over here protecting him, I want to know what we was protecting. That concludes my show, y'all. It's just about midnight here, about a minute from midnight. I'm finna hop in my shower and get in my good old bed.
Listen, Empress just called it, honey. I was just about to say the same thing. It's about 2 a.m. It's 3 y'all time. And 884 y'all still in here. And I ain't even complete my live goal. Shameful, shameful, shameful. Braid, I did change it from the lemonade stand. It's no longer the lemonade stand. It is called the Truth Trap House. Okay. Thank y'all. It is called the Truth Trap House now. So the lemonade stand is been shut down. And we were supposed to discuss the Nitra shit, but you got bananaed. Fucker. I'm over it. Yeah, the Truth Trap House, honey, where, you know, that's what it is. So, you know, what it's gonna be is where the lies get locked up and the facts run free, okay? And that's it, and that's all. We come straight up with all those receipts, honey. I appreciate y'all. That's another one that we done locked down in the Truth Trap House. Nitra, you a fucking liar. You a straight up bitch. You did that one. And I'm over you. Y'all, facts over feelings, always stay solid. Y'all have a good night. I appreciate you. Oh, I need 3 more to hit my live goal. 3 more. I ain't even realized that. Yes, honey. Nitra. Let me give y'all a quick little recap. Before I go. And why I ended up coming live. Nitra called me this morning to apologize after I played my live yesterday on Wednesday, showing the truth where she had lied, that I didn't say fuck FOE, that I didn't say anything close to it, that she went on that live and started that shit to start up some shit with me. And I showed, thank y'all for the gifts, I showed the truth. I showed the receipts. She called me this morning about 10 o'clock, said, can we talk? I said, sure. She said, I'm apologizing, because, I don't want to deal with, knowing that I was wrong. I can admit it. I'm going to let I ain't let my ego get into the middle of anything. Hey, Renee. I ain't let my ego get in the middle of anything. So I apologize, Erica. I'm so sorry. This, that, and the third. Will you accept my apology? I told her I wasn't in a space for that right now. I wasn't ready to accept her apology. Move forward. We trying to have a conversation. She was interrupting me, and I was like, hey, I need you to listen to understand and not listen to respond. Because she was kind of still trying to cut me off. And I was like, listen, I got a little vulnerable, and I was telling her that I have the issue that I had with is because you're supposed to be my friend. I trusted you. You're the only person on this app that done met my child. So it hit different. And I feel like you violated my trust. You came on this app and told a blatant lie on me. Unnecessarily, unwarranted. And here we are spinning the block, and the truth is there. She said everybody was going to be making content on it. I say, no, it's not, because I'm not going to make no content on it. She was like, well, other people are going to be. I was like, no, because ain't about, and I didn't come on the app talking about it. Fast forward, Nitra comes live and holds a fucking, put me on the docket. Well, she tried to frame it as her on the docket, said that she wanted to get a lesser charge than lying. She wanted to put it as misunderstood, that she didn't hear it clearly. When I go up, when I go up, they had done been going on, and I was in another live, and they kept sharing me the live and coming in the live like, oh, you on the docket, this, that, and the third, Nitra over there, go speak for yourself. And I ended up going over there, and it was a fucking lion's den. Yeah, it was a fucking lion's den, and I got pissed. I'm gonna play it in the morning because I just seen somebody just uploaded it. I can't remember what blogger it was because when I was scrolling my FYP, it came across. But and it was like, they said that asked Nitra, do she felt like she was set up? That's why I came in, and I say, set up. Hey, Leo. But yeah, I said, set up. How would I be setting you up? What the fuck? That makes no damn sense. Moving forward, they gonna ask me, was there any resolution? Was there the relationship could we reconcile? And Nitra said, yeah, I believe so. I said, this time I'm not ready for that. I'm not in the headspace for any of that. And she was like, oh, I said that on the phone. I don't know why that's a surprise to you, or whatever. I said, I'm kind of confused that why you called me to apologize, but yet having a whole court case about it. And I done told you that my feelings was hurt, so you want to put my feelings on display again. So blatantly, now we on day 2. of you trying to embarrass me over a lie. That's crazy work. I got upset and I said, I'm done with this, and I dropped. She was like, oh no, she just gonna run. And Poetic tried to stop the court case and was like, hold on, this is getting serious. You know, it's no longer entertainment. Talking about some for entertainment. I said, so my feelings on a real friendship that I thought we had is entertainment. I'm confused. You know, so when I dropped, Nitra said, oh, I'm going to continue on. I'm continuing on. Thank you, Renee. She said, I'm continuing on. I'm continuing on. And Poetic kept trying to stop her. She was like, play them clips. We going through it regardless. And I was like, wow, cool. Got you. Not even 5 minutes later, she was like, I was trying to be fucking nice, but bitch, and I was named every bitch in the book. Then start talking about my pussy. Then started talking about that I was sitting with motherfuckers had my video, that sent her my video, and how she was gonna drag me for my video at that time. But she didn't, because I had just lost my dad and all this other shit. And I'm like, what? Not even 5 minutes later, I said, got you. I say, you let me know who you are and what you are. So the fact that you sit here and went straight to that, and you went straight to all the issues and talking about how I was when nobody accepted me, FOE accepted me because I wasn't allowed in nobody's spaces. Mind you, I ain't been blocked out of nobody's spaces, and all y'all know I go everywhere that I want to go. So after that, I left out for a second, then I came back in, I spun the block, and I was like, wait a fucking minute. And I go back on the panel, and I start explaining to them why all of this. Nobody told me the strike was over. Yeah, it was over Sunday. After all of this, I told you exactly what it was, and now you having a court case? You trying to humiliate me or whatever. I get the cussing and fussing, drop down. When I go live, she over there telling these motherfuckers that I started this shit. That I had this planned out all along to make her the content. That I had plans on coming after her. I said, I know you fucking lying. So y'all know, this is the Truth Trap House, honey. Let's play the receipts. So I played Virgo's Live, showed the receipt, same timed it or whatever, from the time how long I was on the phone. I showed the receipt of when she called me. I missed a call, all of that. You could see I had my camera on. Showed how I was on the phone, how long it took me to tell them what was going on versus what Virgo said. Then she said that I didn't text her. Because after Virgo had said that, she said I didn't text her and she didn't see it till then. I said, you a lie. I text you in the middle of the live when Virgo said that you could have called her. I text you at 8:33. You called me at 8:20. She called me at 8:27. We were on the call for 3 minutes. I delivered the message. When Virgo said what she said, I text her, which you can see in the clip of me texting. At 8:33, she read it. It took her 2 minutes to get to the panel. She also said that she was delirious and that she was asleep and all this other stuff during that time, so she didn't hear it properly. I showed it where she popped in, turned her camera on, was fully dressed, was putting on her jewelry. The only thing, she had her hair still tied up. She was tying down her hair on Virgo's panel. Just fucking lying. From the time that she dropped from there, it was 3 minutes. 3 minutes. You was delirious and she went live within 3 minutes of dropping from Virgo's live. By this time, she got on lipstick. Her bracelets is on. She's ready for the day. 2 minutes into her live starting. Shout out to the FOE blogger, these TikTok streaks, for the motherfucking receipts. Y'all make sure y'all go follow these TikTok streaks. 2 minutes into her live starting, guess what she say? And that motherfucking Erica. So where did I start it? Just straight up fucking lying. And said I started all of this. I did all of this to get my platform going. No, you did all that to try to beat my platform down. Let's call it for what it is. You always wanted to play that fucking victim role. It didn't work. And you was mad that I stood up to your ass because I don't play that shit. I don't do that. And you used to people bowing down to you being yes man, and I'm not yes man. I'm quick to say no. No is a complete sentence in my book. And that's exactly what she did. And she tried to play me like I was close. And then to myself, you over there crying and crying and crying and crying or whatever. You messy, but you crying. Bitch, I'm crying about my family because you playing with my kids. I called Nitra also when a very traumatic situation happened with my son a few weeks ago. My children are involved. Are you cool? That ain't nothing to be playing with. Then when she responded to me, she said, oh, you bringing Same and his daughter in there. They done went through enough. And yet here you is on Messy Talk talking about his daughter. You need to be worried about being a mother to Same's daughter. Being a mother and raising Same's daughter. Bitch, what? What? And then gonna say, oh, they sent somebody over there. She didn't say that. Yes, she did. I heard it. We were streaming. Which is how Same ended up coming up in the box and addressing all that shit. We heard it in 4K. I have 0 words for that lady. 0 whatsoever. She might say, oh, I'm sure other people done did worse than anything than something like this. I was like, I don't tolerate lies and I don't tolerate disrespect, but I don't fucking play about my family. And I'm sure everybody on this app knows that by now. Like, I don't play that. Those are just lines that you just don't cross. She said, oh, you sitting over there with HB. You sitting over there with HB, such and such. Bitch, I learned from you. Because HB had a whole fucking funeral for you. With you and your grandkids. And you sat with her and started calling her your niece. You had battles. I love myself some Dasha. Let's be clear, you was the first one that fucking start calling her Dasha. Because you was the one that had her motherfucking information when you was going in on her. Should I remind the people that how we know HB's name is Dasha is because of you? But you love your niece Dasha. The one you claim that you don't want me to sit with. But I'm grown. You only 6 years my senior. I'll be 44 in December, babe. You don't tell me what the fuck to do. You don't pay my goddamn phone bill. Same do. Is you cool? Like, you talking about I'm sitting with the likes of BK and all this other stuff. Same thing, honey. He done said and did whatever. And you, oh, nephew, I'm sorry. Nephew, da-da-da-da. When Break came out, he come, oh, nephew, this is it. If we don't know which way to fucking go. Because you're doing the same shit over and over and over and over again. And apologizing. So I'm following the leader. I learned from you what to fucking do. That's the recap. We'll watch it tomorrow. And I'll save it. So, I appreciate y'all. I thank you for all the likes, all the taps, all the gifts, the shares, the views. I appreciate y'all. Facts over feelings. Always, y'all stay solid, trappers. See y'all tomorrow. you know the people out here gonna try to make this content.
I said I know they're gonna keep
it's not
talking
gonna be
about
me.
it because
You
it's
said the other
content.
people are gonna make it content.
Erica, I know what was said, and you're not in a good headspace. You're telling the truth. So maybe you do need to drop down because screaming ain't going to get us nowhere. I'm not going to scream over you. I know you're used to that with all the other people. I'm not screaming over you. I'm not going to scream over you. I'm not. Someone's calling you. Get down. You're not in a good headspace.
Round two of the same shit that I just said this morning.
Round two, when y'all talked about it all morning, right?
Who?
So you need to get in a good headspace.
Who?
You need to get in a good headspace.
Nikki, you ain't heard your name come out my mouth this morning. That's another story.
I'm talking about yesterday. I'm talking about yesterday, Erica.
To clear my name, to show the truth of what actually was said.
Erica.
And what actually happened.
Erica, didn't you
Did
just
you
say, No, I'm not. Not right now. I'm not. You're not in a good headspace. You need to get down. Because all that screaming and hollering, you didn't have this kind of energy for the people that drug you down through there and did way worse than this. Please. Respectfully. No disrespect, but calm down. You came in on 10. Cool off. Anybody, let me tell you the people in here that's jumping up and down like cheerleaders. If you all need some energy, go get you some strength and come back, okay? Because jumping up and down in the comment section and you really want to scream ain't going to get you nowhere in here. Go stretch and come back. And all that I hate this is happening, please. Well, did y'all hate it yesterday? No, you didn't. You're okay today. Respectfully, what I said today was, and it was said more than once, so I don't know what part of the conversation she want to talk about.
Drop me, please.
But since we're on the phone conversation,